Well, I suppose I should dive in and look at the cards, and I suppose it's always a lottery, isn't it, how life treats you. So I think the first thing to do is to mix them up. Yeah, and then just make a big mess, because life's messy, isn't it? And then we mess them up, and then we maybe do a bit of poker and hope your luck's very good, and then say, right, and then you turn over the card. What advice would you give to aspiring filmmakers and actors? The idea that just because you're older, you're wiser, I think is bullshit. So generally speaking, I wouldn't give them any advice, but I'd wish them a lot of good luck and travel and try and listen, because the world's remarkable. And if you have an open heart and an open mind, you will have great luck and you will meet incredible people who will inspire you. Next one. What's your next project? That's a very good question. And that is in the hands of other people, really, unfortunately. I think the world now is in a place where you depend on so many other people to greenlight a project, to get it to come off. So I'm very hopeful that we'll have something very soon. But if I talk about it, I'm sure to put the banjacks on it, and it won't come to fruition. But hopefully in a couple of years' time, I might be back and I'll tell you about how it went. What do you find most challenging and rewarding about being a filmmaker? Every project, to me, is like a journey, and just because we've made films in the past doesn't mean the next one is going to be easier. So I think you have to be super self-critical, be your own best critic, and I think that's always a challenge, is to find something original, to find something new, to find something that actually engages you quite apart from the journey with the audience. Because if I can't engage with it, and it's not something to chew on, it's not something complicated, it's not something kind of worthwhile, it won't nourish you for the long journey that it is to make a film. Why do we continue to make films today? So I suppose, for me, is because, well, it's your way of engaging with the world, and it's a beautiful work because you can collaborate with many, brilliant and interesting people who challenge you and help you try to understand what's going on. So it's very addictive, very beautiful, and enormous fun, and actually a really great privilege, which we never take for granted, because many people would like to do it and can't do it. And so, how you use your time and the stories you try to get up on the screen, I take it as a massive responsibility, but at the same time, we enjoy the wonderful journey. Can you discuss the role of film festivals and their impact on your career? You often have films that are more risky, not as commercial, but often much more interesting. And festivals do that. And also I've heard Ken Loach, who I've worked with for many, many years, saying how important festivals have been in his career. I mean, when he did a film called Kess, there was only 3 prints made of it. It's now a famous film around the world. It's the most popular film in the UK. They only get 3 prints made of it, but because it went to festivals and it got recognition, it actually changed his career. And in a way, it's changed mine. So long live the people who do festivals, and well done to those people who support it. And a big, big thank you to the people who have run the Luxembourg Film Festival. I think they've done a terrific job. What film, meeting, personal experience made you want to make films? I suppose I got into filmmaking by accident. I was an eyewitness to the war in Central America. I saw tremendous resilience from the indigenous population, mind-boggling bravery by ordinary people up against the most powerful nation on earth, which was then the United States, funding the Contra, who were the soldiers of the ex-dictatorship. They were barbaric. They were financed by the CIA, trained by the CIA. And so I suppose the absolute barbarism of what the United States was trying to do in Central America was really, really a major spark how I got into filmmaking. But other people will make a different journey. But I suppose it was by keeping your eyes open and engaging with the world. My name is Paul Laverty. I'm a screenwriter,